I just have to say I'm sorry to all the women survivors of male sexual violence, but we need to say no to men in women's prisons. If you don't want to listen to what I'm about to say, that's fine. 2 years ago, a 4-year-old girl was sexually assaulted by her father in Melbourne suburbs. Her father forced his daughter to appear in 19 separate occasions in child exploitation footage he made for his dominatrix master, an American pedophile. Victoria Police raided this man's house on September the 15, 2023, seized his electronic devices. They found 77 files categorised as child abuse. The female child in the materials was identified as the man's own 5-year-old daughter. Right now, he is in Phyllis Frost Corrections Facility for women. Premier, these are not our crimes. Could you please move him to the men's? This man claims he is a woman and now asks us to call him, let's say, Rosie Lavender Summer. They always pick the most unusual names. In her sentencing remarks, County Court Judge Nola Nola referred to him as she. Her Honour did this in front of the little girl's mother. Her Honour gave him a pseudonym to affirm his gender identity. Her Honour could have protected the victim's identity with a male pseudonym. If you look it up in the court records from August last year, it is DPP v Hillary Maloney. When former Attorney General Jill Hennessy changed the Births, Deaths and Marriages Act to permit changes to the sex marker on birth certificates, we were promised safeguards against those in the justice system changing their sex marker and/or identity to evade police monitoring and to consider public sentiment and victim perspectives. The law requires permission from the corrections or police commissioners or Justice Department secretaries before any birth certificate can be changed. If an inmate, convicted sex offender, or person on remand wants to change their sex marker, he can lawfully be told, hell no. So, I want to know who approved this pedophile man to become a woman. Was it you, Secretary Kate Horton? Was it you, Emma Catford, as Deputy Secretary, Corrections? I know it wasn't you, and bless you for that, Commissioner Patton, as he wasn't yet on the sex offenders register, which police regulate. I do want to thank the police for having integrity in spite of the extreme gender identity laws this government has enacted. Police charged this man in his legal name, which should have been the end of the story. Again, Premier, these are not our crimes. Crime Statistics Agency, Victoria, is this pedophile daughter rapist recorded as a woman? Women in prison have human rights to be safe and not to be imprisoned with men who have been convicted of violent sexual crimes against women, or any men for that matter. Women are concerned by the growing numbers of men who experience prison-onset gender dysphoria. It must also be noted that Phyllis Frost has a mother-baby unit. What prison commissioner in their right mind would put a convicted male pedophile in this location? I can't understand why a succession of women attorney generals in this state, Jill Hennessy, Jacqueline Symes and Sonia Kilkenny, have presided over this travesty against locked up women. I've given up appealing to their better consciences. Let's see if men like Brendan Cassane, our Director of Public Prosecutions, has compassion for incarcerated women or child sexual assault survivors. When will you appeal, Brendan? Brendan, why was this man given just 4 years from a possible 30 for the heinous crimes he committed? Premier, with respect, talk to corrections and get him out of our women's prison and put him in the male estate. Thank you.